Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Salsabila Putri Ridwan. I am student from Ikip Siliwangi, majoring English Education Study Program in Faculty Language and Education. My student number is 18220397. Secondly, I want to thank my supervisor, Mr. Acep Haryudin, M.Pd, and Mr. S.Hum, M.Pd, for always guiding me to finish my research paper. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I will present my research paper entitled Developing New Vocabularies Workbook through Discovery Learning, assisted by Wordwall to 12th grade science students. On this occasion, there will be several topics to be discussed. So here the topic will be discussed. The first topic is background of the research. The second topic is objective of the research. The third topic is research method. And the fourth topic is result. And the last topic is conclusion. Background of the research. The first topic is a background of the research. So let's talk about this one. The current issues in learning new language is lack of vocabularies. Besides, the use of media in learning also has an effect student interest in learning. Without a rich vocabulary, the learners cannot communicate clearly. Vocabulary acts as a basic component in learning new language. Fitra Yuliawati and Itanya Rianti, 2021. During teaching and learning process, some issues related to the nature of the student were identified. Students get bored learning English because their language skills are limited, especially due to lack of vocabulary. Students also feel less motivated to learn English because the learning media they use is not interesting. Based on the phenomenon above, the study was aimed to develop Wordwall as a workbook on teaching vocabulary for the 12th grade students. Let's move to another slide, is the objective of the research. So the objective of this research is to describe the process of developing the product. The second is to describe the eligibility of the product according to experts. Third is to investigate teacher and student response toward the product. And the last is to find out the researcher obstacles during developing the product. Let's move to the research method. In this research, the researcher used the research and development method using the Boga and Gal model. But researcher used only 7 steps for this research, namely is research and information collecting, planning, develop preliminary form of products, preliminary type testing, operational product revision, operational file testing, and final product revision. Subject of this research is 25 students for limited trial and 56 students for board trial. Instrument of this research is questionnaire, validation sheet, field note, and document. So the first result is about the process of developing new vocabulary workbook. So the first result is about the process of developing the product. For this process, researchers need 4 months for developing the product. In December, the researcher collect the information by doing need analysis, study literature, small-scale research, and make a research plan. In January until February, the researcher developed the preliminary form of product, such as design the product and validity test by 2 experts. In March, researcher do preliminary file testing in 11 March 2022. After the researcher revised the product based on the result and suggestion on preliminary file test. And then in 18 March 2022, researcher do official file test. After that, the research gets some suggestion for final product revision. Finally, in 28 March 2022, the final product has been done and ready for implementation. Next, the second result is about the eligibility of the product according to experts. The two experts run a test in this product for validity before the student can use the product. The results of product validation show in the chart. Based on the validation result above, it can be seen that the new vocabulary workbook developed obtained an average score of 10 and 100 validity presentation with a very valid category. Researchers were allowed to test the use of media after obtaining an average score of more than 30 or with a minimum category of 65%. However, before actually being tested in this new vocabulary workbook, the form of workbook that was developed still needs to be improved. Okay, let's move to the third result. The third result is about the teacher and student response toward the product. The first is teacher response in limited trials, as on the result of the media has gone through a revision process and used the test twice, and the test of the used media by the teacher in used trial an average score of 40.45 was obtained in very good stable category. However, there are some suggestions given by the teacher, namely give instruction how to access, expand the scope of material and item in order to achieve the learning objective of each PD. Okay, next is the second in the teacher response in board trial. Operational file testing results obtained a total score of 94 from maximum score of 10. The percentage obtained is 94% with average score 40.4.7 was obtained in very suitable category. From the results obtained, it can be said that the media use vocabularies workbook to discuss the learning assisted by Wordwall developed by the researcher received a positive response. From the teacher, this can be proven by the average score obtained above the category. Overall, the score of each statement item, both from the aspect of material, learning, and practically, and average is between 4 and 5, and the lowest overall score is 3, while the highest score is 5. Okay, next, the third result is about student response in limited trial. The limited trial was conducted by selecting one class with 25 students. The limited trial was conducted on Friday, March 11, 2022. The following table show the result of student use of media in limited trial. The result obtained from limited trial to student regrading product trials obtained a total score of 800, 830, 13, while the average score is 81.3 was obtained in very suitable category. However, even though they have obtained very suitable category, researchers get suggestions from the students to improve something in the product. The fourth result is student response in board trial. After testing the use of media by students in board trial, the extensive trial was conducted in one of the senior high school in Chililin in class 325 students and science 8, 31 students, totaling 56 students on Friday, March 18, 2022. The result of the test using media by students in the use trial as follows. The result obtained in board trial is 1,018 1,828. where the average score is 102,018 18.8 was obtained in the very suitable category. As prompt suggestion given by students, most of them only provide with more attractive template applicant. And the last result is about the researcher obstacle. The researcher obstacle during developing use vocabulary workbook. In addition, this research was conducted in direct learning. The process and the researcher got an obstacle during developing process. Some obstacles is poor internet connection, limited templates of Wordwall template. Students were a little confused about accessing Wordwall because it was the first time. Based on the description above, the process of developing his vocabularies workbook have found several obstacles during the developing process. However, the researcher immediately solved the problem. And the last is conclusion. After conducting the research, it can be concluded that discovery learning can be applied in developing new vocabulary workbook. The process of developing the product was running in line with the small-scale R&D procedure book in Gulf 2003. The product received 100% of value from two expert validation in categories as valid and eligible to test. The product gained very suitable category response from both student and teacher. And also the process of developing this vocabulary workbook have found several obstacles during the developing process. However, the researcher immediately solved the problem. That's all for the presentation, my research paper. I apologize for any mistake. Thank you for watching and see you in another occasion. Thank you and have a good day, everyone.